everyone. I'm Lisa Brewer, so I'm a Heinkel, one of the Heinkel girls over there. Growing up with you girls next door was amazing, but Aunt Carol was somebody we've always looked up to, and we have great memories growing up with Aunt Carol. And when she met Uncle George, we were just delighted. And I'll never forget, like when I first met him, I always felt like I towered over him. Because I'm 5'10", and I'm like, but he had such a big personality, and he felt so much greater than me, even though I was like 6 inches taller than him. But he was just an absolutely wonderful addition to our family, and we just loved having him around. All his Greek stories, everything he talked about was so interesting. And he was always so interested in you. And I just always remember that of Uncle George. He always wanted to know what you were up to and how things were going in your life. And when he met my husband, which I'm sorry he couldn't be here today, but he looked up to Tim too, and I thought, now he's got 2 more people he's got to say up to. And anyway, he was always so welcoming and wonderful. And one of my favorite memories, well, when Aunt Carol and Uncle George were married, I had just graduated high school, which I think back to that, and of course, I thought I knew everything, right? And I see Uncle George back there mixing drinks, and I was like, this guy is amazing. Mixing all these cocktails for everybody, and everybody had such a good time with him. But my favorite memory, Aunt Carol, was when you guys came up to see Tim and I with Mom and Dad in Pickett, Wisconsin, out in the middle of Nowheresville. And we had a bed ready for Aunt Carol and Uncle George, and we tucked everybody in bed. And the next morning, Uncle George comes up, and my husband goes, how'd you sleep, George? He goes, oh my gosh, the planes, the trains, the automobiles. I got no sleep. And it was like, we're in a 1-horse town. I still to this day, I laugh about that all the time. But he was wonderful. My mom and dad loved him so much. And gosh, we miss Mom and Dad so much, and Aunt Carol, they just loved you to pieces, and we're going to be here for you, Aunt Carol, and we're going to come continue to visit you in Florida, and you always have a room up in Pickett. So we love you, and all the family. It's so good to see everybody. So, kids, you want to say?